Imagine this. You're in a room full of people speaking English. Someone asks you a simple question. What's your name? Suddenly, your heart races, your palms sweat, and the words you already know somehow disappear. You want to speak, but confidence slips away. Welcome to the English Diary podcast, where we turn those nervous moments into opportunities for growth. Today, we begin our journey on Speak English Confidently, Tips for Beginners. Why confidence matters more than perfect English. Before we dive into practical tips, let's start with the truth. Confidence is more important than perfect grammar. Think about it. Have you ever heard a child learning to speak? They don't wait until their grammar is flawless. They experiment, they make mistakes, and still, they communicate. That's the spirit we need to bring into English learning. Many beginners hold themselves back because they worry about mistakes. But mistakes are not the enemy, they are the bridge to learning. The real enemy is silence, hesitation, and fear of judgment. When you shift your focus from speaking perfectly to speaking confidently, everything changes. Tip 1. Start small, speak daily. The first and most powerful way to build confidence is daily speaking practice. But here's the catch. It doesn't have to be long, and it doesn't have to be with others at first. Speak to yourself. Yes, it sounds funny, but it works. For example, in the morning, describe your actions in English. I'm brushing my teeth. Now I'm making coffee. I'm ready for work. Talk to a mirror. This helps you see your expressions and body language. You'll slowly feel more natural. Use voice notes on your phone. Record yourself speaking about your day for 1 minute. Then, listen back, not to judge, but to notice your progress. Remember, confidence grows from small, consistent steps. Tip 2. Learn useful phrases, not just grammar. Many beginners spend too much time memorizing grammar rules. But when you need to speak, grammar books won't help you. What helps is phrases you can use instantly. Here are some starter phrases. Can you please repeat that? I'm learning English, so I may make mistakes. That's interesting. Tell me more. I think, with these phrases, you can handle conversations even if you don't know every word. They give you confidence because you always have something ready to say. Think of it like a toolbox. The more ready-made phrases you carry, the easier it becomes to speak without fear. Tip 3. Change your inner voice. Confidence is not just about words, it's about mindset. Many learners have an inner voice that says, I can't do this. My English is bad. But what if you could change that voice? Instead of thinking, I can't speak English, tell yourself, I'm learning every day. Mistakes mean I'm improving. I have the courage to try. This shift may sound small, but it's powerful. The way you think about yourself directly affects how you speak. A mini exercise for you. Let's do a quick exercise right now. Take a deep breath. Say out loud, I am learning. I am improving. I can speak English with confidence. Feel the difference? Confidence often begins with the words we tell ourselves. So far, we've talked about why confidence matters, starting small, learning useful phrases, and changing your mindset. These are the foundations. But how do you practice in real life when you don't always have English speakers around you? That's exactly what we'll explore in part 2 of Speak English Confidently. Tips for beginners, practical techniques to bring English into your daily life, no matter where you are. Stay tuned, because the journey is just beginning. We learned that confidence matters more than perfect grammar. We explored small daily practices, useful phrases, and changing our inner voice. Now, let's take things further. What if you don't have English speakers around you? How can you practice in real life? That's what we'll cover today. Welcome back to the English Diary podcast, your friend on this learning journey. Tip 4. Surround yourself with English. Think of English as a new environment. The more you surround yourself with it, the faster your confidence grows. Here's how. Change your phone settings to English. Every time you unlock your phone, you'll be practicing naturally. Label objects at home. Stick small notes on items, mirror, door, chair, bottle. When you see them daily, the words become part of you. Watch shows or listen to podcasts in English. Start with subtitles. Choose content you enjoy. Cooking, travel, fitness, anything that keeps you interested. Think in English. This is powerful. For example, instead of thinking, "Mujhe pani chahiye," try, "I need water." Even your thoughts can become practice sessions. When English becomes part of your environment, speaking it feels natural instead of forced. Tip 5. Practice with low-pressure conversations. Many beginners feel nervous because they imagine speaking English only in serious situations, job interviews, classrooms, or presentations. That pressure kills confidence. So, start with low-pressure conversations. Talk to friends who are also learning. Laugh at mistakes together. Practice with online language partners where the goal is learning, not perfection. Even chat with AI tools or apps that respond in English. It's private and you can repeat without fear. Remember, confidence doesn't grow in high-stress moments. It grows when the environment is safe. Once you're comfortable in low-pressure conversations, you'll naturally handle bigger situations. Tip 6. Use the shadowing technique. One of the most powerful methods for beginners is called shadowing. Here's how it works. Pick a short audio clip in English, maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute. Play it and try to repeat at the same time as the speaker, like an echo. Focus on rhythm, tone, and flow, not just words. For example, listen to a podcast line. "Today, we're going to learn something exciting." Repeat immediately. "Today, we're going to learn something exciting." At first, it feels fast and difficult. But with practice, your tongue and ears adjust. Shadowing trains you to speak smoothly and naturally, just like children copy sounds when they learn their first language. Tip 7. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Here's a truth. Even advanced speakers sometimes make mistakes. Native speakers too. But beginners often punish themselves for every small error. That kills confidence. Instead, celebrate progress. If yesterday you could only say, "My name," and today you can say, "My name is Rahul. I'm from India." That's progress. If you understood one sentence from a movie yesterday, and today you understood 3, that's progress. Keep a learning diary. Every night, write one sentence about your improvement. "Today, I spoke with my colleague in English for 2 minutes. Today, I watched 10 minutes of English news and understood the topic." When you look back after weeks, you'll see growth. That's where real confidence comes from. Tip 8. Control your body language. Confidence isn't only in words. It's also in the way you stand, sit, and move. Try this experiment. Sit with your shoulders down, looking at the floor, and say, "I can speak English." Now stand tall, smile slightly, look ahead, and repeat, "I can speak English." Notice the difference? Body language shapes the way you feel inside. So, when you speak English, maintain eye contact. Use natural hand gestures. Smile. It makes you and the listener more comfortable. Even if your words are simple, confident body language makes communication stronger. A quick confidence boost exercise. Let's do one together. Stand up. Take a deep breath. Say out loud, "I am ready to speak English." Now walk around your room, speaking 1 or 2 simple sentences. For example, "This is my table. That is my book." It may feel silly, but this exercise tells your brain and body, speaking English is normal. We discovered how to build an English environment, practice with low-pressure conversations, use the shadowing technique, and boost confidence with body language. Now comes the real test. What happens when you face actual situations where English is necessary? Welcome once again to the English Diary podcast, where we continue our journey to speaking English with confidence. Tip 9. Master everyday situations. Confidence doesn't come from theory. It comes from practice in real-life moments. Let's break down some common situations and how you can handle them. 1. Introducing yourself. This is the first thing most beginners face. Keep it short and simple. Hi, my name is Priya. I'm from Delhi. I enjoy reading books. You don't need long speeches. A clear, simple introduction builds confidence quickly. 2. Ordering food at a restaurant. Many learners freeze when a waiter asks, "What would you like?" Use simple patterns. "I'd like a coffee, please. Can I have a sandwich? Could you bring me some water?" Practice these lines at home so they roll off your tongue naturally. 3. Asking for directions. Imagine you're traveling. Someone might say, "Excuse me, where's the bus station?" Keep it simple. "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the park? Where's the nearest train station?" Even if you don't catch every word in their reply, that's okay. Focus on keywords like left, right, straight, near, far. 4. Talking at work or school. Confidence at work or school can be tough. Start with small phrases. "Can you explain that again?" "I'll try my best." "Let's work on this together." Small contributions matter. You don't need perfect sentences. You just need to participate. By practicing these simple, ready-made situations, you'll never feel lost in daily life. Tip 10. Slow down. Don't rush. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is speaking too fast because they want to sound fluent. But fluency is not speed. Fluency is clarity. Think about this. Even native speakers pause, take breaks, and use fillers like well. So, when you speak, slow down. Take a breath between sentences. Don't be afraid of silence. It gives you time to think. Here's a small technique. Use the phrase, "Let me think," when you need time. It's natural and gives you space. For example, "Let me think. Yes, I like playing cricket in my free time." This makes you sound calm and confident, even if you're organizing your thoughts. Tip 11. Learn to handle mistakes. Here's a secret. Confidence doesn't mean you never make mistakes. It means you know how to handle them. Let's say you said, "He go to school yesterday." A native speaker may correct you. "He went to school yesterday." Instead of feeling embarrassed, simply smile and say, "Thanks for correcting me. I'll remember that." That one line changes the situation completely. Instead of looking nervous, you'll appear open, positive, and confident. And here's something to remember. People respect learners who try. Most listeners don't judge your mistakes, they admire your effort. Tip 12. Prepare conversation starters. Sometimes the hardest part of speaking English is not the grammar, but how to start. Here are some easy openers. "How's your day going?" "That's a nice shirt." "Where did you buy it?" "I'm learning English." "Can I practice with you?" With these simple openers, you'll never feel stuck in silence again. A mini practice session. Let's practice one real-life scenario together. Imagine you're meeting someone new. You. "Hi, my name is Alex." "What's your name?" Other person. "I'm Sarah." You. "Nice to meet you, Sarah." "Where are you from?" Other person. "I'm from London." You. "That's great. I've always wanted to visit London." See? Just 3 or 4 lines are enough to keep a conversation alive. The key is confidence, not perfection. Tip 13. Use technology as your friend. In today's world, learning English doesn't stop at books. Use the tools around you. Voice assistants like Google or Siri, ask them questions in English. Language learning apps. Many allow you to speak and get feedback. Online communities, join forums or groups where people chat in English. Technology removes the barrier of location. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. You just need the right tools. And that brings us to the end of today's episode on Speak English Confidently. Tips for beginners. We've learned that confidence matters more than perfect grammar, that small daily steps create big progress, and that real-life practice is the key to becoming comfortable in English. Remember, mistakes are not failures. They are signs that you are learning. Speaking English confidently is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to open your mouth, share your thoughts, and keep improving every single day. If you practice a little daily, surround yourself with English, and keep a positive mindset, You'll notice how your voice grows stronger and clearer. Step by step, you'll transform from a shy beginner into a confident speaker. Thank you for listening to the English Diary podcast. If today's episode inspired you, make sure to follow this podcast, share it with a friend who is also learning, and join us again for more tips on English speaking and personal growth. Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and most importantly, keep speaking English with confidence.